And that there is everything I've been up to today, Monday the 6th of March 2023, in that montage. Hello Steve-Os, welcome to weekly vlog 152, Monday evening. And I have obviously just had my dinner, as you've just seen. By the way, the cooker light wasn't working because the cooker light has broken, so fingers crossed that will get fixed very, very soon. So don't worry, my food was cooked, but you know, it's just the light in the cooker wasn't on because it was broken. Also as well, can we just go back to the montage where I fed the rabbits? Because honestly, a few weeks ago I said about how the rabbits, literally as soon as I put my hand with the bowl of their food in their cage, they go straight to the bowl. Literally, they go nuts. They go absolutely crazy. I haven't even put the food bowl down on the surface of their cage, and already they're at the food. They're like, oh, pellets! And yet I do feed them every day. Literally every day. So, so weird. Absolutely so weird. So yeah, so there we go. And also as well, you may have could tell, it was dinner for moi tonight. Dinner for un. Dinner for un. Dinner for me, just for me tonight, because my mum's not feeling well. She hasn't been well all weekend, so yeah, so it was just dinner for me tonight while my mum had some soup and some bread. On this Monday night right now, I'm probably just going to get my shoes on, my coat on, take Buddy for his last walk of the evening around the neighbourhood, because I'm not going to take him on the back field because it's been raining this afternoon, the grass will be too wet. And straight after that, I'm going to have a shower and make myself a flask of hot chocolate and get myself ready for bed. Gonna catch up on tonight's episode of Coronation Street on ITVX, and also as well earlier I had 2 of my choc chip muffins. I'm gonna have the last 2 of my choc chip muffins while I watch Coronation Street. Monday night, I'm just about to put my headphones in my work bag ready for me to take with me to work tomorrow so I can listen to some music before I start work on my phone. I've also put my phone on charge, and I'm also just about to take my nighttime medication with my flask of hot chocolate as well. And I've also got my work uniform ready as well, so that's all set out ready for me to get changed into my work uniform tomorrow morning. Anyway, I am now going to head off to bed, so I'm going to put my vlogging camera on charge. In the meantime, I'm going to close my curtains and say good night world. See you tomorrow. Tuesday morning, just got home from work after doing a 6:45 to 10:45 shift at work. I don't know if you could tell or not, but my coat is looking a little bit soggy because it's raining out there. Ugh. Anyway, I am now just about to get out my work uniform on this Tuesday morning, and I'm then going to take Buddy out for a walk around the neighbourhood because there's no way I'm taking him on the grass, it'll be too slippery. So yeah, around the neighbourhood it is. I'm absolutely exhausted, guys. Really, really exhausted. Been busy. Tuesday afternoon. Just sorted out Simba's food and water, so he's now got food and water. I've got Buddy upstairs in my room. There he is, in his Mickey Mouse bed. Don't know why he's eating his back leg, but there we go. And I've also just made myself a flask of tea, and I've just got back from shopping at Tesco in Castle Lane in Bournemouth. Reason being is because when I finished work today, there was a couple of bits that I forgot to pick up, which was tea bags and bananas, which we were running low on tea bags, so I needed to get some more tea bags, and my mum is currently living off fruit at the moment because she's not feeling too well, and obviously is trying to boost her immune system and stuff, so she's been advised to eat lots of fruit and some soup and bread and even some rice as well. Just eating bland foods really, just to help with her health and hopefully get her back on the mend. But I also went up there because for the first time this year, pretty much, my snack box is starting to get a little bit empty now. And after everything that I've had over Christmas and stuff like that, it's literally taken me nearly 3 months, 2.5 months, to get through all the snacks I got over Christmas and stuff like that. So, yeah, now my snack box is starting to get empty. So it's going to be the case now where I'm going to have to go out and get some bits from time to time from a supermarket, regardless whether it's Asda, Tesco, Aldi, maybe even B&M from time to time as well. So I thought, you know what, it's been a while since I last did this, so I'm going to show you guys exactly what I did get for my snack box. So I got some Ms. Molly's chocolate chip cake bars. I got some of those. I also got myself some Bramley apple pies as well, because I love Bramley. Oh god. Okay, well that happened. They will now be crushed Bramley. They will now be crushed Bramley apple pies, most likely. I also picked up some wine gums as well. I picked up these dreamy caramels. I picked up some of those. I picked up some mini rolls. I haven't had mini rolls in a while, actually. I absolutely love mini rolls. Mini rolls are like my favourite kind of like cake bar, I guess you could say. I also picked up some lemon cake slices as well, because I fancied something lemony. I don't know if that's actually a word, but there we go. I also picked up I'll just show you one for now, but actually I'll show you all of them. Milk chocolate bar by Ms. Molly's. A white chocolate bar by Ms. Molly's. You know what, this packaging, you know the Cadbury Dream that was out like way back in like the early 2000s? You guys may remember Cadbury Dream. If not, here's a photo of what it looks like. Cadbury Dream. This packaging kind of reminds me of Cadbury Dreams, especially because it's white chocolate against a blue packaging. And obviously I also got a dark chocolate Ms. Molly's as well, so there we go. I also picked up some nutty nougat caramel chocolate bars, which kind of make me feel like they're like Snickers. They pretty much are, really. I also picked up some crunchy caramels as well. I like my caramels, as you can tell. I also picked up, because I'm going to have some lunch in a minute, I'll show you what I've got for lunch today, but I've got this cheddar cheese and chive dip thing, which I'll show you why I've got that in a moment. And I also picked up some chocolate peanuts as well, because I like chocolate peanuts. This is for my lunch today, by the way. Some Belgian chocolate choux buns. Picked up those, so I'm going to have those for my lunch. I also picked up this, which was reduced down to, what was it, 63 pence? A BLT sandwich. So I'm going to have that. And to go with that cheddar cheese and chive dip, I decided to pick up some tortilla chips, so I'm going to have that as well. I did pick up another cheddar cheese and chive dip as well, because it was 2 for £2. So I picked up another packet of tortilla chips as well to go with those whenever I decide to have those. And finally, but not least, I picked up some chocolate digestive biscuits as well. So there we go. So that's everything I bought from Tesco today over at Castle Lane in Bournemouth. So yeah, there we go. So now my snack box is full, probably for the next week, maybe 2 weeks. So there we go. For my dinner this evening, I've got some chopped tomatoes with mascarpone cheese, with some pasta and mixed veg. Oh, okay. So it is Tuesday evening. I'm just about to get my trainers on, my blue beanie hat on and my coat on, as I'm just about to take Buddy for his last walk of the evening. Probably just going to take him around the neighbourhood, I think, this evening, because I don't know, I'm just getting a little bit of like the chilly vibes outside and stuff. I don't know, it's just, there's this gut instinct, it's a bit chilly out there, so I'm probably just going to take Buddy around the block for this evening. And also as well, I've done enough walking for one day as well. I think I've done like 22,500 steps. So yeah, I've done enough walking for one day, and I don't want to wear myself out as much as I already am worn out already. And then straight after that, I'm going to make myself a flask of hot chocolate, have a shower, get into my PJs, and also as well I need to give my mum's rabbits some food and some fresh water in their cage as well. So I'm about to do all of that now on this Tuesday. Hello everyone, it is Wednesday morning and I've just got home from work after doing a 6:45 till 10:45 AM shift at work. I'm just about to get a tea bag and stick it into my flask and grab some milk as well, and out of the fridge, and pour some milk into my flask, ready for me to make a flask of tea. And I'm also going to take my morning medication as well with that in a few moments. As you can hear in the background, the kettle is currently boiling. And then after I've made myself a flask of tea, I've then got some washing up from yesterday. Well, it's technically all dry now, but I've just got to put all that drying up away that's on the draining board there. And then I'm going to take Buddy out for a walk around the neighbourhood because it's been raining, and I believe it still is raining out there. It's looking a bit damp and a bit wet out there anyway, so I'm just going to take Buddy for a walk around the neighbourhood on this Wednesday morning. Now just about to give Simba some food and water. So about an hour ago I put a load of dirty laundry into the washing machine. Obviously it's now got 22 minutes left to go until that is all done. Now I'm going to put it on a spin cycle for 15 minutes. But my washing basket is still pretty damn full. That's because I have just taken off my bedding from my bed. I'm going to put that in the washing machine once that is done. And obviously once that is done, I'm then going to put that in the tumble dryer to dry. Okay, so it is Wednesday afternoon. It's just gone 2 o'clock, and my mum has now left the house because she's been taken into hospital by an ambulance after becoming very, very unwell. I have mentioned this over the last few scenes of the weekly vlog that my mum's not been feeling too well. She has now gone into hospital. I believe she's actually being kept in overnight at the moment. I mean, things could change. She might be back tonight, she might not be back tonight, but she has taken an overnight bag just to be on the safe side. She is going to give me a call a little bit later on to see how I am and obviously give me an update as to what the hospital have said. Oh, I am in my onesie, which by the way I had in the tumble dryer earlier, so obviously I've taken that out of the tumble dryer and stuck it on. As soon as it came out of the tumble dryer it was nice and warm, and now all of a sudden it's just gone to normal room temperature, body temperature. So yeah, anyway, I am just about to have a video call with my friend Kieran on Skype. I'm not video calling him tomorrow night because he's going out with his friends tomorrow night instead of tonight, so I said that we'll have a video call together. So that's exactly what I'm about to do right now over on my iMac. I've also made myself a flask of tea for while I talk to Kieran on Skype. And also as well, I've got myself my dinner in that little Tupperware there, which is basically last night's dinner, which was meant for my mum for her lunch today. But obviously because she's not been feeling too well, I said to her that I will have it for my dinner this evening. So that is just basically what I had last night, which is the chopped tomatoes with mascarpone cheese, with pasta and mixed veg in that Tupperware, which I stuck in the microwave for about 3.5 minutes. Anyway, I'm going to eat that. I'm going to drink my flask of tea while I have a Skype call with my friend Kieran over on Skype on my iMac. Oh God, it's looking absolutely wet outside this morning. There's a massive puddle over the road. God damn. God damn. Hopefully, is it still raining? I think it might be. I'm not sure. Anyway, good morning everyone. It is Thursday the 9th of March 2023, Thursday morning, just woke up, and I'm still in my PJs at the moment, but I am just about to get dressed, and then I'm going to go downstairs, make my first flask of tea of the day and take my morning medication. So down there is my mum's rabbit's litter tray, which goes in their cage. There they are, look how lovely. Oh, look at them, they're all up against the cage. So I've just sorted out their litter tray, got rid of their waste, which is in this bag here, and obviously I've topped it up with some more of this bedding litter that's in this big bag here. I've also topped up their food as well, so I'm about to put their food bowl in their cage. And then once I've done that, and I've put their litter tray back in their cage as well, of course, I'm then going to top up their water with some fresh water as well. Just watch this. Watch this. What's this? Oh, Jesus, no! Straight away, they're going for it. Look at these bloody thick ass carrots. Look how thick this is. Jesus Christ! Look how thick that is, and then look how long this one is. This one's very, very long. Yeah, that's right. Damn. I've just obviously put these in water, so obviously you can tell they're a little bit wet. But I'm going to cut these carrots down and put these carrots in the rabbit's cage as well, just so they're getting a little bit of nutritious, healthy diet in their cage, as well as their pellets that they're currently eating at the moment. Just got a chicken out of the freezer, some chicken breast fillets out of the freezer and put in the fridge to defrost, because I'm going to do something for dinner tonight with chicken. I don't know what exactly just yet. Maybe I'll reveal what it was a little bit later on in the weekly vlog, but I've now put that in the fridge ready to be defrosted and stuff like that. Down here, as you can tell, this is my washing basket with nothing in it, so I'm going to put my washing basket upstairs in my room and put my dirty laundry that I wore yesterday and last night in terms of my pyjamas. I'm going to put that in my washing basket once I've stuck that upstairs in my bedroom. Okay, so I've just topped up Simba's food and water, and if I come all the way over here, I've also topped up Buddy's food and water to give to him in a few moments' time. And also as well, I'm just about to go outside in the back garden with one of these poo bags, because obviously where we've had Simba out in the garden and stuff like that, obviously he's done quite a lot of business, dog doo-doo, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to go out there and pick it up. It's not a nice job, but hey-ho, that's what you have to do. When you do have a dog, you do have to pick up their mess. You are responsible for picking up their mess. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm just about to go outside in the back garden now with my hand in a poo bag and go and pick up Simba's mess from the garden. Oh, and by the way, yes, don't worry, I will wash my hands straight after doing it. It's not a nice job, honestly. Okay, for my breakfast today, I've got chocolatey square cereal. Oh, man. Thursday night, and I've just had dinner. I was going to vlog what I had for dinner tonight, but I didn't. I cooked as well. I can tell you what I did have actually. I had chicken with mushrooms, some bacon with some mixed veg, and I also did a microwavable egg fried rice in the microwave, of course. And the chicken, the bacon and the mushrooms were doused, shall we say, they were doused in lemon juice. Oh, it was so good. Tasted so good. It really, really did. So there we go. So now I have got I've got a little bit of washing up to do, which I'm going to do now. And then obviously I'm going to dry up and put away as well once I've done that. Oh, that meal was so good, honestly. Perfection. Perfection. So yeah, so there we go. I've also had a phone call with my mum while I was cooking dinner as well. She's still in hospital. She's not being discharged today, sadly, this evening. Hopefully she'll be discharged tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Otherwise she'll be in for the entire weekend, which I really hope she isn't. Yeah, so hopefully she'll be discharged tomorrow from hospital. She's doing okay. Today I went and watched Scream 6 at the cinema. It was opening day for the film. I'll give you a non-spoiler review. I feel like I should give you a non-spoiler review. Because just in case you decide to go and see it over the course of the next week, then it is available to watch now in your theatres and cinemas globally. Let me just put it this way. Ghostface is brutal in this film. And I mean brutal. There's so many kills in this film. I mean, obviously you've got Gail Weathers, aka Courtney Cox, she's back, and is it Kirby Reed? Kirby Reed is back as well, and obviously she was in Scream 4, and we thought that she had died in that film, but no, she didn't. She is back as an FBI cop in this film, and I tell you what, the performances in this film are really, really good as well. They're really, really fantastic. Absolutely love Jenna Ortega as Tara Carpenter, as always. I felt like she was pretty good in this film. And the actress that plays Samantha Carpenter as well, I think she was really, really good. I think she was a lot better in this one than in Scream 5. So, yeah. Also as well, what I love about this film, and again, this without me going into too much spoilery detail, is there's a lot of callbacks to the previous 5 Scream movies. There is a lot of references, a lot of callbacks. I like that. I think it was very, very neat. Now, question is, would I like there to be a 7th Scream movie? Nah. I would, I mean, if the story was right, if the story is there, I would say yes. I mean, this could basically be its own trilogy, in a way. Like, the Carpenter trilogy, we could call it, if they bring back Tara and Sam Carpenter for the next one. They could call it the Carpenter trilogy. That'd be a good name for it, wouldn't it? So yeah, so all in all, enjoyed the movie. Will I go and watch this movie again in cinemas? I think I would. I mean, to be honest, I watched Scream 5 when that came out. I think I watched that 2 or 3 times at the cinema last year. I have a feeling that Damon and Kim will probably want to go and see Scream 6. And I'm more than happy to tag along with them to go and see it with them. Even though I know what happens in the film and stuff like that. But I'd love to see their reactions to the film. And also as well, I'd love to go back and rewatch it again, because I feel like it's one of those films that you do have to go back and rewatch again. Just because there might be some bits that you didn't see the first time around watching the film that you might catch the second time around watching the film. So it's always good to watch it a second time. But yeah, all in all though, really enjoyed the film. In terms of rating, I would probably give this, I'm going to give this a solid 9. 9 out of 10. The most brutal Scream movie in the Scream franchise. It comes so close to being like at the top of my Scream ranking. If you want to know what my Scream ranking is, it goes at number 1, Scream, number 2, Scream 6, number 3, Scream 5, and then number 4 is Scream 2, and then number 5 is Scream 3, and number 6 is Scream 4. So yeah, obviously, first being the best movie of the franchise, and then the 6th one being the lowest movie of the franchise, in my opinion anyway. But yeah, like I said anyway, Scream 6 available right now in your cinemas and theatres. Go and check it out if you are a horror movie fan like me. Honestly, absolutely love the film so much. Right, time for me to do some washing up on this Friday afternoon. I do apologise that my vlog has just been all over the place, to be honest. But I've been busy. I've been sorting things out. I've done a podcast which will be out now on Spotify, Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts. Listen to it through those podcast streaming platforms. Trying to get my words out. Yeah, Steve's Weekly podcast is where to listen. I have gone out for a Toby Carvery breakfast. I didn't vlog it, but I have got a photo of it. So this is the photo of my Toby Carvery breakfast that I had this morning, where I had a refillable cup of tea, some scrambled eggs, some bacon. The bacon actually was really nice this morning. I also had some sausages, some mushrooms, some baked beans, hash browns, and some potato and onion. I think there was some cheese in that as well today. Again, that was really nice as well. Really enjoyed that. So I did that. I've come home, cleaned the rabbits, giving them food, giving them carrots, giving them some hay, done Simba's food and water, done Buddy's food and water, and I've also recorded a podcast as well. And other than that, I've just been chilling out, drinking some milkshake as well, and that's pretty much it really. That's my day so far. Just coming up to 8:15 on this Friday night, and I've just made myself some dinner for dinner tonight. I've got a oven-based pepperoni pizza. Yep, all these slices here are just for me, myself and I. Ooh, it's a little bit dark. It is Friday night. It's just coming up to 10:30, or it's just gone 10:30, and I'm just about to get my beanie hat on, which is right here. Oh, that reminds me, I've just spotted my headphones, which need to go in my bag for tomorrow. I'll do that now, as they're right here, and my bag is literally just here. Buddy is waiting at my bedroom door because I am just about to take Buddy out for his last walk of the evening, just around the neighbourhood for tonight. I've just put Simba out in the garden as well, so that he can do his business in the garden. And I have also just made myself my last flask of tea for this evening as well. And I've also caught up on tonight's episode of Coronation Street over on ITVX as well. By the way, tomorrow I am, and you guys will be seeing a little bit of this a little bit later on the weekly vlog, I will be meeting up with one of my friends, Kim. We're going to be going out for some lunch and cocktails together, which I'm really excited and really looking forward to seeing Kim. It's been a bit of a difficult week, I'm not going to lie, what with my mum going into hospital and stuff like that, so it'll be nice just to kind of take my mind off things, with things going on at home and stuff, and have a bit of human company as well, because that's another thing that I've not really had over the last couple of days, is I've not really had a lot of human interaction with anyone or anything like that. So it'll be really good to meet up with Kim for a few hours tomorrow, and of course I will vlog what me and Kim get up to very, very shortly. I've literally just realised, I've just had a shower, and as I was drying off, I just realised that there was something that I forgot to do. Bearing in mind, I've turned all the lights off downstairs and stuff. There was one thing that I forgot to do before I turned everything off. Get my flask and put a tea bag in it, ready for me to make a flask of tea before I head off to work tomorrow morning. So I need to go downstairs now, wash this out, put a tea bag in it, ready for me to make a flask of tea before I go off to work tomorrow morning. I'm going to go down and do that now. Now that the flask situation is all sorted now, I'm safely going to say I'm going to head off to bed. I've just taken my nighttime medication, my last flask of tea for this evening. So all that's left to do really is for me to put my vlogging camera on charge, ready for me to have fresh charge in my camera, ready for me to do some more filming tomorrow. I'm going to head off to bed now, going to close my curtains and say good night world. See you tomorrow. So we are at the Lazy Fox in Westbourne, and this is our cocktail. We've got a 999 Fox. I'm joined by Kim as well. Is that a nice cocktail?
Well deserved.
Well deserved. We haven't had a cocktail for ages, so we decided to have a cocktail today with our lunch. We've just ordered some lunch as well, so I'll show you what we've got for lunch very, very shortly. I went for an Oh My Dog hot dog with some halloumi fries and pink garlic mayo. Kim, what did you go for?
Arthur.
An Arthur burger and some halloumi fries as well. She went straight for the halloumi. Yeah, so good. So we're going to tuck in and have this. Saturday night. I've just got back home after seeing Kim and Damon. Yes, I'll tell you about that. So me and Kim, after we went to the Lazy Fox, we ended up going around Bournemouth. We had a little wander around HMV for a little while, which was nice, just having a little wander. And then we decided to go and see Scream 6. Obviously I've seen Scream 6 already. I will get Kim's thoughts on Scream 6 a little bit later in the weekly vlog, which I'll talk about in just a few moments, okay? So we went and saw Scream 6, and seeing it the second time around, my opinion has not changed on Scream 6, but I enjoyed it second time around, let's just say that. So I'll get Kim's opinions on it very shortly in the weekly vlog, okay? But what I will say as well is we also saw Damon as well. Damon was working, so we met up with Damon straight after he finished work, because he finished work at around about 5 o'clock. So we met up with him half an hour after he finished work. Very, very nice to catch up with him. We ended up going off to Cream's Cafe in Bournemouth, and we ended up having a Scream sundae. It was kind of like a vanilla ice cream with coconut in it, with like red sauce all over it. It was quite nice, but it kind of looked a lot better in the photo. It was, or on the leaflet, whatever you want to call it. It was kind of a promotional thing to do with the new Scream 6 movie being out. So it was kind of like a limited edition sundae, I guess you could say, from Cream's Cafe. So all three of us had that. Kim had a Coca-Cola Zero. Me and Damon had a bottle of Fanta each as well to go with it. All in all though, that ice cream, not gonna lie, the sundae was nice, especially the coconut in it. Really, really nice. Really, really did enjoy that. And we have planned to meet up again tomorrow, the three of us, me, Damon and Kim, because Damon is off work tomorrow, Kim's off work tomorrow, but guess what? I'm working tomorrow! Hey! No, seriously, I am working. But I am going to be finishing at the usual time of 11:45. So I'm going to be meeting up with them after I finish work, and we'll be going out. We're going to have another cinema trip, I do believe. And we're also going to do some other bits and pieces as well. So it's nice that we've spent a bit of time today in Bournemouth, and tomorrow we're switching it up by going off into Poole and spending some time in Poole together, which will be very, very nice indeed. Really, I'm looking forward to meeting up with them again tomorrow. Should be a lot of fun. So hence why I said a second ago that I'll get Kim's thoughts on Scream 6 a little bit later on the weekly vlog, because you guys will see her alongside with Damon again before I wrap up this week's weekly vlog. But no, in all seriousness though, it's been great to catch up with Damon, and again, massive thank you to Kim for today, because honestly I really, really do appreciate the time that she took out of her day to spend some time with me and keep me company, especially over the last couple of days where I've not really had a lot of human contact. Really funny thing is when I saw Scream on Thursday, there's two things. So there was a guy sat behind me, and I think I may or may not have mentioned this already. There was a guy sat behind me. Turns out he follows me on Twitter, right? And he does movie reviews. So, and he lives in the local area. So he was sat behind me, but in the same row that he was, where he was sat, was Damon. Damon was watching Scream 6 at the same time that I was watching it as well. So I didn't know that until he told me earlier today. So I was like, oh my god, I can't believe that you went and saw the movie the same time as me. So yeah, anyway, such a coincidence, isn't it? But there we go. But no, in all seriousness though, really can't wait to meet up with Damon and Kim again tomorrow. I will vlog it. In the meantime though, I'm going to sort some bits out. I've got my flask to sort out for work tomorrow. I've got the dogs to walk, and all in all, I've just got to get myself ready for bed, ready for another day tomorrow. Just coming up to 11:30 now. I'm just about to head off to bed after watching tonight's episode of Ant and Dec Saturday Night Takeaway on ITVX. I caught up with it after the live show aired earlier this evening, because I didn't get home in time to watch the live show. And I'm also just about to take my nighttime medication and pack my headphones in my bag, ready for me to listen to some music once I get into work tomorrow morning. Without further ado though, I'm just about to close my curtains and then put my vlogging camera on charge for me to do some more vlogging tomorrow before I wrap up this week's weekly vlog. But for now though, good night world, see you tomorrow. So it is Sunday afternoon and I'm currently at Pizza Hut in Tower Park in Poole and I've got myself a bottomless soft drink and I'm here with Damon.
Hello.
And I'm here with Kim as well. How is Damon?
Very well, very well.
How is Kim?
Same, very well.
Same, very well. We've just got out of the cinema watching Cocaine Bear. Damon, what's your thoughts?
I actually liked it. It was like, I was going in there with really low expectations, but like, overall it was an enjoyable movie. It wasn't anything amazing.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't say like, oh my god, this is like epic cinema, you know what I mean? But it's fun. It's a fun time.
Fun time, yeah. And Kim, what did you think of Cocaine Bear?
I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. I thought it would be like a really shit movie, but it was actually decent.
Yeah.
And the ambulance scene was the best scene. It was really funny.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's really funny moments in that movie.
Yeah. What did you think of Scream yesterday? Scream 6?
Amazing.
Loved it?
I loved it, yeah. Very, very good.
Yeah. And Damon, you thought the same, didn't you?
Yeah.
Loved it.
It's for me, Scream's like a solid 9.
Yeah.
Like we're watching it again today. Later,
yeah, both you and Kim.
Yeah.
I can't go. but Damon and Kim are gonna go and watch it a little bit later on after Pizza Hut. But but you enjoyed it though.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Probably maybe my first favourite in the franchise. I don't know, like it's either my first favourite or my second favourite. I haven't decided yet.
Because your first favourite normally is the original, isn't it?
The original, yeah.
Yeah. So we're in Pizza Hut. We're just waiting for our food at the moment. So I will show you guys what we've got from the menu very shortly. I did the same thing. I did the same thing as what I did in last week's weekly vlog. In this week's weekly vlog, where I said I was going to show you guys what I was going to have at Pizza Hut, and I didn't. I didn't show you what Damon and Kim had, neither, did I? No. It's because I was having so much fun with them that I think I just forgot to vlog. But it was good though. I did get their opinions on Scream 6 and Cocaine Bear as well. Really glad that they both enjoyed Scream 6. And it was so good that they went and saw it tonight. Which sadly I couldn't join them for. I would have loved to have joined them because I wouldn't have minded seeing it for a third time, to be honest, because the movie was so good. Loved it, honestly. Do check that film out, Scream 6, available now in theatres, cinemas worldwide. It's a great movie. But yeah, I would have loved to have caught it with them, but sadly, because it's Sunday and it means that the buses stopped running and won't take me back home after 6 o'clock, it meant that I had to get the bus home at 5:30. But also as well, I went and visited my mum in hospital as well, which I'll talk about in a few moments. But no, in all seriousness though, I really did enjoy meeting up with Damon and Kim both yesterday and today as well. It's just been such a pleasure to be in their company and to have a good laugh with them and take my mind off stuff. This week has truly been very, very difficult for me. It's meant that I've had to kind of rely on myself to sort things out here at home in terms of looking after the animals and obviously looking after myself health-wise and stuff like that, and just keeping on top of things as well. So it has been quite a difficult week, and obviously seeing my mum being put into an ambulance once again and being carted off to hospital as well. Yeah, it really has been a bit difficult, I'm not going to lie, but fingers crossed she'll be back home tomorrow. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Of course, I'll give you guys an update in next week's weekly vlog as to what's happening with her and stuff like that. But I do want to say though a massive thank you to Damon and Kim for meeting up with me. It's just been such a pleasure to hang out with them, and I'm so glad that, you know what, even though this week has been difficult, I've still come out with some really funny stuff that's made both Damon and Kim laugh so much. So yeah, so there we go. But yeah, you know what, I can't wait. Hopefully I'll be seeing Damon and Kim again next week. Fingers crossed, all being well. So I'm looking forward to meeting up with them again next week and doing something with them next week as well. In terms of Pizza Hut, by the way, I had a margarita pizza, which was stuffed crust, and Damon and Kim had a deep pan margarita pizza, which came in this sort of little tiny pan. You know what's funny is Kim looked over at my stuffed crust pizza and she was like, I really wish I had that now. Because it looked so good. And then Damon looked and was like, yeah, I wish I went for that as well. But yeah, so they said definitely next time when we go to Pizza Hut, all three of us are probably going to end up having the same thing, a margarita pizza with stuffed crust. It was really nice, actually. Really did enjoy it. And Kim took some mug shots of me eating my pizza as well. So there we go. No, in all seriousness, I love it, honestly. I love our friendship. Our friendship means so much to me. So much. Really does. Also as well, I had, we all three of us had an ice cream as well from the ice cream factory over at Pizza Hut as well. So that was really nice. I've not had anything for dinner because I'm not going to lie, I don't really feel hungry. I had Pizza Hut quite late this afternoon, so I'm not really in the mood to eat anything. And even if I was to eat something, I'd probably just have something to snack on, really, until tomorrow morning when I have breakfast. Which reminds me, I'm also going to work as well tomorrow, so there we go. Right, okay. I'm just going to reveal a couple more bits and pieces that I'm going to do before I wrap up this week's weekly vlog. Starting with, right now, I'm just about to get my coat back on and my beanie hat back on, and I'm going to take both Simba and Buddy for their last walks of the evening around the neighbourhood. I'm not going to take them too far because A, it's raining, and B, they've already been for a very long walk this afternoon. My sister took them out to the New Forest, so yeah, they don't need a long walk. They've been for one already, so I'm going to take them for a short walk right now. So I've just made myself my last flask of tea of this evening, and I've also got my little flask ready with a tea bag in it, ready for me to make a flask of tea before I set off for work tomorrow morning. So I'm just setting my alarms for tomorrow morning. So at the moment I've set it every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday. Just for now, 4:56 done. 4:58 I just need to do Monday and Thursday. Save. And then 5 AM over here. Monday, Thursday, save. There we go. So all my alarms are now set for 7 hours and 48 minutes. And then obviously over on my iPad, because again, I do it on my iPad as well. So I'm just going to repeat every Monday and Thursday for now. There we go. And then Monday, Thursday for 4:58 and 5 AM Monday and Thursday. Obviously my alarms are normally set for Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday and Sunday, but this week obviously because I'm working extra, I'm having to set my my alarms for extra days this week. So there we are, 4:56, 4:58 and 5 o'clock on both my iPad and my Galaxy Tab S7 Plus device have been turned on, ready for me to turn off in the morning. Don't ask why I've set alarms on two devices. I think it's just more so that I can wake up properly and turn both devices off at the same time. But there we go, all set. Right, I have got Simba's food and water ready for tomorrow. And I've also got Buddy's food and water ready for him to eat and drink tomorrow morning as well. Right, anyway, I did not jump at all just then, that is it for this week's weekly vlog. A massive thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this week's weekly vlog. Apologies that this vlog has been delayed. Obviously, understandably, there's been so much going on this weekend and this week as well. I've personally not had time to edit this vlog until today, really. Monday the 13th? Monday the 13th of March, 2023 is when I finally got this vlog edited and uploaded to YouTube for 6 PM UK time. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe as well to become a Stevo. Your next YouTube video from me will be coming out on Thursday this week at 6 PM UK time, which will be Thursday the 16th of March 2023. That'll be my Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra 2 weeks on review. So expect me to talk for a good 10 minutes or so about the Galaxy S23 Ultra mobile phone device and what my thoughts are on it. But your next weekly vlog from me will be coming up on Monday the 20th of March 2023. So until then, goodbye. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next YouTube video.